Maaaaa. 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 Oh, it's okay. Maaaaa. 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 Don't stop it. Don't kill it. It's okay. Here. Maaaaa. 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 See you later. Here, you want it out of my hand? Maaaaa. 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 The guy said that I would have them eating out of my hand to socialize them eventually, and they'd be my friends for life. He also said don't let them eat off the ground. Yesterday they spilled this little bowl. I don't know whether to take it up and dump it into their pan that's on the ground. He said it should be on the ground, the pan. I think they've given up, and I'm giving up too. I need to go inside. See you later. So they seem to be adjusting. The first night they stayed up in the corner of this area and were very fearful. I think that's the main thing that the man who delivered them and they raised them emphasized to me, that sheep are quite frightened creatures. He said also if one sheep is alone, it can literally die from the psychological stress of it. And I don't know, I'm trying to learn about sheep as compared to goats. My goats, if they were way down in that pasture and I would come out here, they would hear me and they'd come running for me. The sheep, you have to go find them, I guess. But here's the area. Last night I did find them in the pasture back there, and they were very skittish too. They were eating a little bit from this little pan I took down, this little bowl, and then I came and put it in this pan. And they did find it because it was kind of empty this morning. So maybe they found this straw and slept in it last night. But, you know, when I came out today, it's almost 11 o'clock, they were down there in the middle. And when they heard me, they were looking at me, but then they moved further away by the time I turned my camera on. But at least today, they did come. They're making progress. They came pretty close to me and ate out of that bowl. Ma! 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 Oh, I see you girls. Ma! Ma! They're sort of coming toward me. You can see their eyes with the flashes. She's peeing. I wonder if that's what they do if they get afraid at first. Ma! 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 I'll leave it a little closer, see how close they'll come. Have some mustard greens too. Ma! They're getting used to my voice. Let's see if they'll take a green from my hand. Ma! Something scared her. Don't your bowl. Ma! And it's like the corn and the cracked corn, whatever this mix is, with grain better than the mustard greens. So I think the one on the right is the one with the bigger face. That would be Natalie. And the one on the left, Elizabeth. What if I slip my hand here so they could smell my hand? I wonder how long it would be before they'd be eating out of my hand. I need to look up and see if, Google and see if lambs have teeth. I imagine they do. I guess. They're similar to a goat, but oh, look at this. It's a green. It's a mustard green. Oh, come on. I figure if I make the meh sound like they told me to make whenever they're eating. Oh, something scared her. Traffic or something in the distance. That, light went off. I figure maybe if I make the sound that they will associate my voice with treats. Oh, don't fight, girls. They definitely perked up and started walking toward me when they heard my voice. So I guess there's a Bible verse about Jesus said, "My sheep know my voice," or something. I'm trying to learn what I can here about sheep and goats, and I feel some sprinkles with rain. Sorry girls, this is going to seem really mean, but I'm going to take this bowl. See, how close will they get to keep getting it? Okay, girls, I'm going to walk all the way back up, and I'll dump the rest. Oh, sorry. See, I startled them just trying to get up on my knee. Sorry, girls. Night-night. There they go. They're going in the corner. They must like it under here in this corner. See you later. It is starting to sprinkle rain out here, so I'm going to walk all the way back up and leave the remainder of this up by the straw. And it appears that they did find what I left this morning after feeding, because it was gone. So they must be, walking all around this area. Mike, the guy that he and his wife sold these to me, he told me that they would explore, and he said that they would be eating out of my hand before long, that I needed to try to socialize them with me about twice a day. He said only give them about, a cup of this mixture about twice a day, not too much, because it would bloat them. He said they really don't need, this extra food. It's just a treat, especially when the grass is so green and plentiful right now. He said that in the winter they would need to supplement with hay. So I was worried. He was giving me instructions about, he said, I thought he said a half cup each, so a cup total, because there's two. And I thought, oh, wow, I'm going to have to measure it. But then he just estimated it, threw it in this pan, and I think he put down more than what I would consider a cup. So I've got this other little bowl out here, and I've just been using that. But this is the pan that he left for me. And he told me to just put the mustard greens in there. And this, little leftovers. We'll see in the morning if it's gone. He said it's like a flexible kind of pan. He said leave it on the ground. And he said that, I'm out of breath from walking all the way up there. He said that it's important that they not eat food off the ground, like off dirt, because they'll get parasites. They have been wormed with ivermectin or something. He told me he'd help me in the fall, know what to give them again. But this thing I had for the goats, to keep them from eating off the ground, I would put treats and stuff here. This is kind of secured. Well, I wonder if he knew that. I was going to put the pan on it. He said, no, they will knock the pan on the ground, and then they'll be eating off the ground. That's why he said put it right on the ground. And they do still have plenty of water here. And so that's it. Well, the lambs have explored today. I wonder where they are. They have become unfearful enough to have wandered down this way to the back. And I'm bringing them some treat. The plastic trash here. Oh, what a long day. I think I'm supposed to say From what I understand, they are very fearful creatures. I wonder where they've gone. Part of me is a little worried because I haven't seen them yet. Oh, rabbit. Oh, 2 rabbits. Nah! Oh, I see them. They're over there. Nah! Nah! She's looking at me. Nah! Nah! He said they would love this really tall grass. He said not to even cut my grass anymore back here. He said they like it really tall. Nah. Nah. Hi. It's okay. Nah. Talk about making a fool of oneself. Nah. I think the one with the bigger face will be Natalie. And the one with the little face, Elizabeth. Ah. So, I'm supposed to socialize them. Nah. When I was at the farm in York, and they had a couple hundred babies born within, a certain number of weeks. And there were a lot of moms, and the babies were just mixed in, nursing. And I asked her, is it interchangeable? Will the baby lambs just nurse with any of the moms? And she said no, they know their mother, that she has a particular call that they respond to. Nah. 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 I guess I'm going to learn the difference between sheep and goats. So he told me yesterday, he said, if something were to happen to one of these lambs, like he said, say tonight, this one's coming over, like lightning comes and one of them dies, he said, call me right away. He was telling me things that can kill sheep. And he said that if a sheep found itself alone, I think he said it could die from fear or something, that it would just look around and be very frightened. The other thing he said is don't let children or dogs chase them, because their legs can run faster than their heart can keep up, and they would just keep running and running. I think this girl's gonna come over to me maybe. Ma! Ma! It's gonna be hard for me to recognize their faces as different. I think this is the one that has the little bit bigger face, Natalie. I'm making a fool out of myself here, I suppose. Want some corn? Want some corn? They keep peeing when I'm around. I don't know if it's a sign of fear or they just do that. Now she's pooping. So he said that they are not like goats that would have, like during the evenings at dusk in this area, they would have walked all the way back up to the shelter to sleep. He says they will graze all night long on and off and lay down in the grass and sleep. He said they're like deer. So I guess that's how deer, I never thought about it. I guess they sleep in the fields and graze all night long, obviously. So I guess that's the difference between sheep and goats. I don't think they're going to come for this. They'll probably walk back up. I don't want to scare them. I don't know if I were to walk closer to them, what would happen. Stiff. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to make them run, but maybe they'll walk alongside me. Nah. Nah, it's okay. Look. Nah. It's okay. Something's biting me. Mosquitoes. Ah. Nah. Nah. It's okay. Look, corn. Look, corn. I wonder if they have teeth like goats have. Look, it's okay. I guess as long as I don't, they're kind of cornered here. I don't want to scare them. Oh, okay, so now I've driven them over there, so they, I got a bug in my eye. They at least see that I'm offering food. So maybe the next time they're going to associate me with a treat. So I've got some in my hand here still. Look, here's some more. Look. Oh, they're not supposed to eat off the ground. Look, it's okay. Well, I guess that blew it with them. He said they would, if they eat off the ground, they can die, like from parasites. So he said let the grass be high so that they don't, you know, eat from dirt patches and stuff. I'm going to have Look. Yeah, you can come back. It's okay. Come on. It's okay. Come on. It's there. You can come back. Ma! Ma! Got about 5% charge. My video may end soon. Ma! 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 Well, I'm just going to walk back up and put this up by their bedding area. They might, he said they might go on the straw in that shelter because they're used to sleeping in some type of barn with straw. But he said they don't particularly look for any kind of shelter. I had started to